Hello everybody, welcome back to NeverWinter Nights 2. This is, I believe, day 11. Where we're at is, in the story, we're attacking the tower, magic tower of the enemy in Leston. But they've kind of like barricaded a door with some sort of magic and our guys can't get through, so we're having to go through the back way, through this escape tunnel to get in there and kick their butts. Let's go and do that. First, perhaps we should buff up.
Appio no. Glory conforus. Your dig to X. 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 Your dig to X.
See real quick.
This shouldn't take long.
These are some big ants. I don't see any loot. Turn on my elf sight. What are you doing way back there? Come on. Jesus, that scared the crap out of me.
You are so.
Time to put these weapons to some use.
I'll take. I think we've had enough of this one.
Not again.
Where are you going? Is that everything? Okay, XP is nice. Gonna pick that loot up or what? Beetle belly. Okay, nothing there. Traps.
Yes.
No, I don't want you.
Everybody, follow me!
I want you. Nice to see my characters just being great there. So useful in that fight. You back yet? Yeah, there he is. If there's any more traps.
What would you like?
Yes.
Now, even though I have detection so high and everything, you literally have to be standing directly on top of them to detect them, which is weird. See? Right on top of it.
I...
Ooh, bunch of loot.
What would you like?
Nice. Nice. That's the table with nothing on it. Okay. Whatever. Loot is loot. Let's see what we get here. Scroll. Wand.
How can I help?
Let's see, what do we get? Bastard Sword 2. Who has ID? I think it's you. So universal saving throw. Fire resist, not bad. Icy blade. It's not awful. It's a pretty good sword.
Yes.
Pretty much got all junk.
Yes. Who's on Revelos?
This is Captain Spear, huh? That's pretty good.
What would you like?
Not bad, dude. Come on. There we go. Dude. I'm gonna tell you to walk on it. I need you to try to disarm it.
How can I help?
Seriously, the door's not baby trapped? Okay. I can work with that.
Step behind me. Follow, my friend.
That voice. Oh, it's all done. Oh, I say, I remember you. You were the one with those interesting silver shards. Though I'm afraid I am not certain if I introduced myself the first time we met. Did I? Yes, you did. Excellent. Good to see I haven't completely forgotten my manners. Tend to be a little forgetful at times, you know. I'm aware we're here to rescue you. Oh yes, that's right. I was captured, wasn't I? This guy is so oblivious to everything around him. Truth be told, I totally forgot about it. How do you forget that you've been kidnapped? Like, how? This isn't even your house. Let's see here. They gave me these tomes and some peace and quiet, and well, I suppose I just lost track of time. You see these books? They all concern some sort of horrific ritual. Something about bringing shadows and power to all the recipients involved. I haven't gotten all the details down yet. Wanted to do a thorough study first, but it all seems terribly threatening. Don't care for it at all. Is there any chance they're doing the ritual right now? Oh, I should hope not, so they best be careful. The slightest disruption could have lethal consequences. Mark my words, it always pays to triple check all your wards and post guards to prevent interruptions if you even plan to do something of the sort. You know, it does remind me of this one time where I had let my wards down to let a messenger in, and this kidnapper struck completely wounds. Can we focus on getting you out of here, please? Well, now, I don't know if there's any hurry to leave, really. I'm certainly not concerned, and there's all these wonderful books. Granted, my captors may have had an unusual way of getting my attention, but they don't seem to want to hurt me. Once they had me, they were quite civil. What did they want with you? Well, to talk really about the same things we discussed, if I recall correctly. The Black Garrett fellow was very interested in the King of Shadows, or was it Black Garrus? No matter. He was a little disappointed I couldn't tell him much, but he was kinda, and said he'd let me think over it. See if anything popped into my head before he lopped it off. Oh yeah, that's real civil right there. So he threatened to kill you. Oh yes, but he was smiling when he said it. Oh yes, he's very civil. So I doubt he meant it seriously. No, he's a psychotic bastard. He meant it really, really seriously. I mean, that guy's total whack job. As I said, clever fellow, quite the wit. Nasher could take some lessons, really. They could be performing a ritual right now. Well, I doubt they're doing anything of the sort. I told him that it would be unwise, might cause untold damage, well, to everyone except themselves. Well, that would actually make them really want to do it. They seem to agree and were quite receptive to my advice. You young people worry too much about your elders. We're not the ones running headlong into danger all the time. They lied to you. Look, how do we stop the ritual? Well, stopping it would be easy. Simply do what you young people do best. Kick down the door and make a lot of noise. Like my gardener after one too many swings from his Wineskin? Okay. Do you know where they might be doing this ritual? It would need a lot of room and privacy for the ritual, so I would simply find a large room with heavy doors and lots of chanting. That should be the one. Then I'm going to find them, get out of here, and warn Neverwinter. Well, alright, as long as I could come back later, you know, save the books. I mean, they even have a copy of the Tomb of Vil Buchan, whatever. Gotta hear War Neverwinter now. Alright. Leave at once. This whole ruckus is probably about nothing as usual. Just like my kidnapping in Black Lake. Man, he is oblivious. Ooh, loot.
Everybody, follow me!
Okay, that's all loot. Save it real quick. There we go.
Well, well. Looks like we have some new targets.
Yeah, of course you'd be way back here.
I most certainly can.
By the shadows of Merdelaine.
Damnation! Damnation!
Nice. Try a powered fireball. And archer.
And then they look green.
Of course, my cleric would just run right over there as soon as I start shooting the fireball and just get hit. Yep.
Bonaparte.
What's going on?
It's called a bad guy over there that you guys missed. Really? Nice work. I don't suppose you left any for us. Oh, now they get here after we clear everything for them. All done safe and heading back to NeverWinter. Glad to hear it. Now we should not die, I suppose. Good. Oh. That was weird effect. What's going on? I feel weak. It's probably Black Garrus ritual. We need to stop it. Black Garrus here. Our chances against him are slim, and I'm being optimistic. We still need to stop him. You're right, of course. Lead the way. First, we need to buff up. So my bus roar off.
Abi or no? Abi or no? Glory conforus. Your dig to X. Your dig to X.
We need about 2 minutes.
Bonaparte.
I got 2 of these.
Your dig to X. Your dig to X. Your dig to X. Your dig to X.
Okay, which direction do we go?
No, sorry. I can't
Damn.
do that.
The direction those guys came from? Can't be right. Well, I guess it is. No, now we're outside again. Oh, right. It's definitely in here.
Something you want?
I'm gonna pick up the key as she did.
Well, yes.
Glory conforus. Abi or no? Abi or no?
Mm. Charge goes. May not pass. Our king forbids it. Garrus will be reborn this night. What are you talking about? Reborn in darkness and feed on his mortal shell. Garrus will join with the King of Shadows, become one with the eternal dark. Is Garrus aware of this? Garrus seeks power, and he will have it. The price is mere obedience. He'll have nothing if I stop the ritual. Come forth, brothers and sisters. Help us in the name of your king.
Let me.
Dang. Oh, thunderstruck him out there. Are they already dead? He ain't.
I most certainly can.
How can I help?
Oh, that worked. And did they barricade the whole place? Oh, there's a road. Out of my way. So is there a key again?
Step behind me. Follow, my friend.
Oh, another cloak.
Follow me, everyone.
Key
Grab a buddy and
here.
let's head out.
That's no.
Yes.
Versus good. I should have to use her spell on that.
Well, yes.
So we're rolling down.
Yes.
Already checked that, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Oh, this doesn't look good. Bring that thing there.
Yes.
Oh, it's gone. Hey, what dummy put the tower down? Seriously. Save it.
You four, ignore them. Keep concentrating. The rest of you, kill them.
What if I kill them first?
Will not pop.
Of course, you're not even in the fight. Who else is in there? You're almost dead.
Who's for a fight? Come on!
Not again.
Who's for a fight? Come on!
Enemies are near.
Oh, I thought it was a summon. Yeah, you're gonna light me already. Okay.
I hear crumbs, boy.
See that creature right here? Fire magic missiles.
Lemme Bahrain.
Missiles be nice. Yeah, now you fire.
Idiots, you're not focusing.
Time for all you to die.
What have you done to me?
This is what happens when you mess with black magic. The hell is going on here? What are we standing around for? We beat Garrus and his wizards. Come on, let's search the bodies. Yeah, my dudes are already on that. The power here is what I felt at the heart of the mare, and almost as strong. We have stopped the ritual, but we should remain on our guard. Shadow still touches this place and these bodies. In other words, you're saying they're going to become zombies. We need to report back to NeverWinter immediately and tell Lord Nash what happened here. We should search for anything important the Brotherhood might left behind first. Make it fast, return when you're ready to go. But yeah, I want all the loot. Silver shard. What's that shard do? Oh, one attack on the microphone. Nice. On the back there.
Something you want?
Let's see, nothing good. Hey, new boots. Nice new boots. Very nice. It's much better. Order to... Intelligence 2. Fortitude, whatever. Mustering up power. Ooh, actually, I think the stats. There you go, no regenerate. Ah, you are. Yes. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yes. Everyone, follow me. Yes. Everyone, follow me.
So the N20 can go on her.
Well, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, getting close to cap on her.
Step behind me. Follow, my friend.
Oh, now you stopped this noise. Got all the loot. Anything in here? Alright, get all that. Okay, I guess that's everything.
I bid you good day.
Wait, you died? You died and I can't get your sword. Really?
Mentosus form.
Oh, look at that. You didn't actually fall in battle. Nice.
Bonapartum. Bonapartum.
It's because I couldn't loot that sword off him. Yes, let's go. Even though you were dead and I resurrected you. So I'm going to get some men down here to haul this Luskan filth out of the keep. Should we bury them, sir? Don't bother, just pile them up and burn them. Let's see if we can't get the glowing door upstairs open. There's a glowing door up there. Don't want to leave any surprises for the next tenant. Rude. I was wrong on so many levels.
Forgive me, Master Aldenon. I'm afraid I do not understand.
Very well. Let us set aside the broader metaphor of the stone and narrow our attention to the fact that it has been cleft in two, which, while not a fact, is a smaller metaphor than the first. You see, at first glance, the two halves both appear as separate stones, but they were both once one stone, yet not. Do you follow?
Ah, welcome. I was just speaking with Master Aldenon concerning one of the prisoners you recovered from Garius. A woman, but not of Neverwinter or Luskan, or even perhaps this plane of existence. The prisoner has asked for you, personally. I was hoping you might be able to help us out concerning her identity, or her intentions. Aldenon has a theory, but I'm afraid...
If you both would simply listen! The comparison to a rock, a big rock, is a simple one, almost perfect. This prisoner you have, it seems that she is of the same stone as the Githyanki, but yet she is not. You see, both were once one people. At one time, even though time is a very difficult thing to measure depending on the plane, and that's not counting time in the astral plane or on...
Forgive me, Aldenon. Is this prisoner a threat or not?
Oh, I don't know that. I do know that the Gitzerai and the Githyanki have been in a state of war for millennia. It is common knowledge.
Of course, an oversight on my part.
So, I should think if your young lieutenant here, well met again by the way, you seem to be everywhere, is hunted by the Githyanki, then the Gitzerai and this Gitzerai prisoner would be allies by default. But I could be mistaken. I suppose we could see if she tries to kill any of us, but that test has numerous procedural flaws in its execution, if you will pardon the semantics. She seemed reasonable enough when we spoke together in Crossroad Keep, but there was a foot of stone between us, which is notoriously hard for a blade to cut through to kill someone on the other side. And speaking of Crossroad Keep, I am rather anxious to return there, so if you would both excuse me, I will set out there at once to see if we can dig anything out of the library there. Good day, and I hope the prisoner doesn't attempt to kill you. She didn't seem the type, but you know how assassins are.
Despite the advice of Master Aldenon, I think it would be best if you simply spoke to the prisoner and let this matter sort itself out, without further speculation.
I felt your presence before my eyes fell upon you, Kalakcha. Step forward. Let me look upon you.
They said you asked for me by name.
Your name. Your name is not how I know you. Know this name our enemies have draped upon you. This Kalakcha. Its sound travels far, even reaching the ears of my people. At first, my people thought our enemies had erred, that they did not know that of which they speak. But here, now, as you stand in my presence, I see the truth. I did not think it possible, but the key by which you may know yourself lies within you. I know much of the problems that beset your people and mine. The reason behind these attacks upon your heart and home. You will have no greater ally in this than I. In exchange for my aid, it is my will I be freed, so that I might travel with you and aid you against these enemies.
Why do you wish to travel with me?
This cell is abhorrent to me. It is a shackle of stone encasing me. It causes memories of the ways of the Illithids to surface in my mind. I have borne this indignity because I knew that it would bring you to me, and a greater truth will be known.
So in exchange for what you know, you only asked to travel with me?
I heard you were here. You fought bravely, and we took them almost completely by surprise. You are to be commended, both for your efforts and the lives spared this day. Had you not been there, we would have many less brave men standing with us today, along with what may be the key to taking this battle to our enemies.
In freeing me, know you have gained more than you ever would have torn from the lips and thoughts of our enemies.
Then speak. Aldenon does not think you are allied with these enemies, these Githyanki, and his word carries weight with me, fortunately for you.
Then know the trade between us is this. Release me from this prison. Let my path become that of the Kalak-Cha. In return, I will grant you the knowing of this threat, and all the darkness its shadow casts.
We promise an honest hearing, and if your tale rings true, we will grant your freedom.
Then listen to me, and know this threat for what it is. But we cannot do it here, in this prison, where my words echo and the shadows fall thick around us.
And why should we allow your freedom until we hear what you have to say?
Because if you deny me that, then anything I can do to aid you will prove useless. I seek to know this plane, this world that I am to help you save, and to speak honestly to it, so that it might hear what strikes at its heart. And that means that I must see your lands, what you would spill blood for, and what you have spilled blood for.
Then I know of just the place where you can see what we fight for. Make your way back to Crossroad Keep as soon as you are able. I shall meet you there.
Okay. Well, I am getting my dude right there. And my wizard check.
Yes?
Sweater. Oh, you're just a straight out cleric. Interesting. Why do you have that if neither of them work? Okay. You don't really have anything on you.
Yes.
Tertial 2. Oh, that's nice. Yoink. Legion mace again.
Well, yes.
Set the spear on her.
Yes.
Yeah, gives her divine. Bonus strength damage. Yeah, that was just plain.
Yes.
So I didn't find any armor though. Nope. No armor.
Yes.
What armor can you wear? Okay, you can use all the way up to heavy, nice.
Something you want?
So she can wear anything. I couldn't find any. Stupid scrolls. Black tentacles, okay. Not judging.
What would you like?
It's just money, money. The Luna.
Yes.
Critical protection. That's good. Suppose that can go to her. Let's see, blade be good.
Make your path mine.
Okay, you can't use that.
How can I help?
Yes.
What would you like?
Okay, there we go. We'll stop. Now we go sell. Bucks. Where am I? Okay, we're here. Oh, there I am. Oh. What's this? I can't use that? Oh, because it's exotic. Go keep that one.
Yes. Well, yes.
What is this? Oh, that's a staff.
How can I help? Yes. Who's on Revelos?
What does this do? Charisma, wisdom, spell resist. Only usable by evil.
Yes.
Yes.
Make your path mine.
Let me lead the way. You follow behind.
Yes.
Boy, did I pick up a lot of scrolls. There we go.
Yes.
Well, yes.
Let's head back to Black Lake District to the specialty shop there. Get her a good chest piece. Maybe a helmet too. Specialty stock. That's all he's got. Clean level 2. Maybe doable. That's overpowered. Yeah, it's useless. Regular goods.
Yes.
There we go.
Well, yes.
I need me a merchant that sold me.
Do business to you.
I really the only one that sells to me. The crossroad cube's supposed to be the one we're supposed to be heading to. I think Ember had good stuff. Oh, of course, somebody blocks our way. Oh, it's this again. How do you know it's the same taco that returns? You weren't with us the first time. Not again, didn't we drive this thing away once? Then I'll do it again. Where luck is running, we definitely haven't seen the last of it. Whoever's sending that beast after us must be stopped. Now they will continue to grow in power. Why did she keep going into darkness? That was a little rougher than last time. Let's see if it returns. Set your skills. Oh no, this is the dead town. What's the name of the place? For last one? I think it was Duskwood. I had the guy. Was it? No, it was not. Okay, maybe it was Port. I don't think it was here either. Cannot remember that place. Oh no, it was here. Okay. There he is. Exotic items. Full plates plus one. We don't much in the armor, mainly weapons looks like. That sucks.
I cannot make your path mine.
You can't wear it at all. Too much clutter. Only poles can wear this, right? Maybe not.
What would you like?
Yes?
Okay, that you can wear. They're wearing the gauntlets. Dream. So for like a strength necklace, but I guess not.
What would you like?
Save it. What's that cross for this? Cross keep, I believe it was. Force minion. Take this in this. Courtyard.
It's seen better days, and will again. This keep was destroyed during the war with the King of Shadows. It was a dark time for Neverwinter, but we persevered, as you have this day.
Everybody looks looking badass. Except you, because you can't get your armor. Looks like the Crossroad Keep is being rebuilt.
I have brought you back here under orders, for Lord Nasher has a new task for you, and perhaps our guest can see what it is you'll be fighting for in the coming days. These people you see around you, they are now yours to command as you see fit. You are their captain in Neverwinter's service. Make this keep ready for war. Gather troops to your banner, and be prepared to strike when this enemy reveals itself. To help you manage the keep, Lord Nasher has assigned you an officer, Kana, and Master Vedal has been contracted to help you rebuild the keep and the surrounding area. You are the master of this keep now. You have earned it through service and blood, and you have earned my trust, and that of Lord Nasher. This is your land. Defend it, for the sake of your people and the sake of Neverwinter.
Look, even now
Wait,
shadows fall upon this plain, yet still its beauty persists. It is not surprising to me that our enemies wish to mar this place with their blades and their war.
Wait, there's a building mechanic in this game? I need to know what you know about this threat.
Know this. The first glimpses of this conflict you have seen are not the first. They are but glimpses of things that travel well into the past and the present. It is all part of a greater war. A war almost as great as the one that split my people on the Sword of Gith long ago. And the tragedy is tied to such a blade. These shadows you see. There is a lord who dwells in darkness with them. And he has fought on this plane before against those who have embraced Gith's hatred. The Githyanki. This lord and the Githyanki, it is difficult to know the true hatred between them. He attacked them long ago, attempted to cast his shadows upon their fortresses in the plains beyond. The fighting was terrible, fierce, and it was only through the deaths of thousands of Githyanki that this King of Shadows was driven back. But no matter how many countless thousands of their people they lost, they were only capable of severing the portal through which he could attack them. And so, the Githyanki were denied a victory and forestalled their war for a time. But know that the Githyanki do not forget their enemies. And though the King of Shadows had been driven back, still they sought a way to reach him, to kill him. And as terrible as knowing the followers of Gith hunt for you, even more dangerous is this lord, this King of Shadows.
Where is the King of Shadows? How do we stop him?
Know that I will aid you if I can, but it may already be too late. The King of Shadows was not always tied to darkness, and that is part of the tragedy. His will was once devoted to an ancient empire, to the protection of its people. He was once the light of Ilfarn, empowered with the strength to protect them from their enemies, and he was bound to the natural magics of the plane, the weave. But as much as a ritual created the guardian that was to be Shadow, there is a ritual that will unmake him. It is a ritual of purification, designed to allow him peace when his days of sacrifice are done and the Empire needs him no longer. If the ritual does exist, it lies within the ruined Ilfarn city of Arvan. It is there you must go to purify yourself and gain the strength for the battle ahead. I have marked the location upon your map.
Cool. If that is what it takes, that is what I must do.
Know that this path is a dangerous one. Even the people of Ilfarn, as powerful as they were unable to defeat the King of Shadows. But know that this ritual of purification and the blade of our enemies are the only chance of success in this.
Why not just let him rot there?
He can already make his presence felt beyond his chains. The advantage is his. If you cannot strike at an enemy, know your battle is already lost. You doubt me, and that is because you do not know me. You need allies, Kalakcha, not more enemies and doubt to divide you. For in dividing the mind, you divide the battlefield and you cut your strength in half. I am a Zerth, and I swear upon the circle of Zerthamon that what I speak to you I know to be true. And know that your life is as precious to me as it is for the followers of Gith to end it. And this king, know that he threatens us all.
I didn't know Digimon was in this game.
This title of Kalakcha, do you know it? You wear that title because the name knows you, even if you do not know it yourself. But let me speak my thought plainly, without circles of meaning. They call you the Shard-Bearer, this Kalakcha, because you carry a piece of Gith's blade within you, near the heart, and you have always borne it close to you. It was once said that Gith's blade, once drawn, would never find a scabbard again. And now it is sheathed within you. It sings. And they can hear it as I hear it, whispering all the hate of Gith and the war she sought to bring to the plains. A war that would have ended us all if Zerthamon had not met her blade with his at the pronouncement of two skies.
What must I do?
Know that you are the only one who can reforge Gith's blade and use it once more in a battle. A battle that will free your lands and people from an evil even greater than the evil the Illithid sought to bring upon my people. There is no other. And if the title of Kalakcha displeases you, then know that you must make another title, and perhaps your name shall be the battle cry by which this ancient enemy, this King of Shadows, will be defeated.
So you will travel with me?
I make this pronouncement to you, greater than the bond of two deaths as one, with a strength that echoes the pronouncement of two skies. I make the pronouncement of three in darkness, two in light. As the two of us shall meet this king in his fortress, it shall become a battle of three. And when it is over, the two of us shall walk in the light and you will taste true freedom, just as Gith and Zerthamon did when they broke the will of the Illithid at Sagrasa's end. It is my life I am giving you, Kalakcha, and I ask that you let me share your path with you.
I thank you and I welcome your help.
Then we shall speak no more of it, now that my vow is spoken. Now we must travel to the ruins of the culture of Ilfarn, and there undergo the rituals you will need to arm your spirit against the King of Shadows.
Rude. The dude just walks and pushes her aside. Where are these ruins?
I have marked the location of the city on your map. There we shall find what we seek and complete the ritual of purification.
Nice. Now, about building this place. Save it. There you are. Church. Merchant shop. Oh, some merchants.
No, sorry. I can't do that.
Okay. Do I got to? Up here, I guess.
Officer Khanna, reporting for duty, Captain. Lord Nasher has given you a great honor. But rebuilding these grounds will be a considerable undertaking.
And one I look forward to. Pleased to make your acquaintance, Captain. I am Master Vidal. I won't lie to you. This keep is in a sad state of repair. We will need all the resources you can bring to bear to fix her up. With the help of my crew, we can turn this place into a true masterpiece of engineering.
Master Vidal is excellent at his craft and capable of what he claims, if somewhat eccentric.
I went ahead and inspected the grounds. There is much work that needs to be done. The courtyard itself is in a shambles, but that can be fixed quickly. Strong backs and long hours and you'll see the shape of the keep. And, well, what's underneath won't be pretty, but before long we'll have the keep cleared out for you. We're embarking on a true adventure. Men, set the camp over there. I'll draw up plans for the work.
There are preparations I must make. Come speak to me within the keep when you would like an update, Captain.
Okay. How much money did Lord Nasher give me? And fortifications would be good. Is there anything wrong with the surrounding lands? I want to rebuild something. Also, I want to get fortifications on it. 75,000. Okay.
It is an honor to serve, Captain. You have been rewarded greatly with this stronghold. Long have I waited for my blade to be in the service of someone worthy. My waiting is over.
The honor is as much mine to have you and others work for me.
You are too modest. We are the ship, and you are the wind that moves us. There is much yet that needs to be done. Rebuilding the keep itself, Master Vidal can handle. But training the Grey Cloaks to defend its battlements is very important. Training a few men can be done quickly with the right teachers. But Sir Naval has promised 100 men for you shortly. And if the keep grows, so will your retinue and your command. So, we must start with the basics and turn these farmers and shepherds into fighting men.
Besides training, what else needs to be done?
There are a few families of farmers that will want protection from the local keep, as they had in years past. This section of the high road has also been plagued with bandits since Crossroad Keep fell to the King of Shadows long ago. We have been given the right to tithe merchant trains that come through, but until the road is made safe, any tithe collectors will find the road empty. Merchants prefer safer, longer roads, especially if they make more profit. But all of this relies on training your Grey Cloaks into capable soldiers.
Anything else?
I will carry out your orders when you are away. Once the men are trained, there are more things they can do. As our numbers swell here, I could use more able sergeants to oversee the men. I can train and assign tasks to sergeants if you find some for me. The decisions you make here may have a large impact on the cloaks and the people on your land. After some time, I'm certain Lord Nasher will have direct orders for your men. But until then, they are yours to command.
This is getting deep. I did not know there was a management system in this. Place looks all fancy. Leadership and NeverWinter. Okay.
No, sorry, I can't do that.
View. Organizing the men. Oh, jeez. Like, I want to do the roads, but we're still needing training. I've been in training garrison to keep it, so. Give me a report on Crossroad Keep. 50. $5,000. 5 peasants, 10 merchants. Yeah, they definitely need training. Oh, nice. It's already being built. That was just a hole. Nice. Oh, the construction is complete. You're here, what you... Okay. What's it say in fortifications again? Something else. It's technically I could do that. Let's go with building for the courtyard. I think I'd rather have merchants. Let's go with pay for a merchant shop. Guess I just have to go in here and back out and he'll be ready. But does she say fortifications now? This is a nice place you got here. It looks like it still has some holes in the wall, but nice all the same. And August, I know you're busy, so I'll be blunt with you. I've come here with a business proposition. I'd like to have some of my dealings have I don't answer questions, and if you're the instigator type, I just pack up my gear and bid a good day. You're kind of a dick. As long as you don't break the law. No, you're too damn shady for me. Yeah, you're just too shady. Okay, they got basic training done. Nice. Train a bit more. Should be built. Okay. Put these in the courtyard. Let's build a smithy.
Captain, there's a sheriff from a nearby village that wants your help.
Well met to you, Captain. I'm the Sheriff of Leaves. We're a small village just south of your patrols.
Our patrols have made some of the bandits go elsewhere, in search of easier pickings.
Which sends them right to Leaves, I'm afraid.
What happened to the village?
The bandits have raided our village twice. First time just to steal our pigs, but we're thinking it's going to get worse.
So Leaves wants us to send regular patrols their way to stop them.
Your Lady Conna has the straight of it. It's a lot to ask, I know, but we're desperate.
If we send men over there, those are men we won't have for our own patrols and duty. It could set us back on our own front. The decision is yours.
Station one patrol to their village to assist them.
Thank you, Captain. One of your patrols should be able to really make a difference.
A full patrol? Captain, that could set us back on our front. I hope you've made the right call.
I hope so too. I don't know how many's in the patrol. Let them train some more. To rebuild something? Oh, not enough. Let's get another part. Keep it self. Sheesh. Personals. Oh, my personal suite. Western Wing.
There's a matter that requires your attention, Captain. There's a group of people here to see you.
It is a pleasure to meet you. You've made a bit of a name for yourself, and me and my band were hoping to impose upon you. You see, we want to follow in your footsteps and become adventurers. So we've pooled our resources to equip ourselves. And now all we need is a mission that will get us gold and riches.
Now, it's not just about that, David. It's also about making the realms a safer place. Too much mischief afoot these days, if you ask me.
Right you are, Brother Maxwell. So, do you have any work for us?
I never sounded that way when I was starting off. And if I did,
Can you handle real danger?
Besides my arcane skill and Brother Maxwell's blessings, Juin and Candrel have been practicing bladecraft since they were girls. We can handle danger.
Is there anything these adventurers can help us with?
Near Port Last, we've heard rumors that the Luskins are plotting something. If I had any spare men, I'd send them to investigate.
You hear that? Now that's an adventure. Let's take the high road then.
It's just a rumor. It could be nothing. Wait!
Make sure you have enough rations for the journey, and don't worry, we'll get to the bottom of this.
I fear we've set those poor fools on a dangerous course.
Hey, I didn't tell them to go. I just asked a question. Ooh, it's offensive now. I think that's personal quarters over there. Maybe a little bit? Yeah, I forgot to check the men. Okay. What is your opinion? Torturer's information could prove useful. Bring her here. My training's good now. Organize the men. I have to do one more training. I'm wondering how to beef up their weapons and armor. Partner. Let's keep itself. Personal quarters, I guess. Ouch. I sent a whole patrol and you were wanting me to send less. Now, is it going to be just a random roll every time I go in there? Will it be success this time, maybe? It's same thing. Let's see. And talk more in depth about the men and the sergeants. How battle ready are they? Yeah, how do I increase that? Good shape and your choice. Subject. Surrounding area. much gold slow. One more day of training. Figure this out. Houses look nice, huh? Okay, Smithy. Actually, I think that's where I need to go to. Smith. Or is it not? And it's not open yet. It's destroyed. Okay, so this is Rome the Miller. Everything's in the keep. What's left of the library? nice. That's rich. Yeah, I'd like to get that up. Special missions are available. Okay. I think I opened up over here, didn't I?
No, sorry.
Guess that's the library over there.
What's going on?
Ooh, bag of holding. Wait, content by 100%. Oh. That shall go into.
Follow me, everyone. Grab a buddy and let's head out.
Oh, you gotta put this stuff in it. Oh, that's not as cool.
Step behind me. Follow, my friend.
Kinda wish the bag of holding worked the same way as the shards. Would have just been passive. It's a big difference, man. Oh, what bad things happen to those little adventurers. What is it? Okay. Oops. Special mission. The men were forced to camp nearby after several water bullets. Nice. Trade to keep, I guess. I was wondering if I just rest, will that count? Instead of it go through all this loading.
How may I be of service?
There you are. There's Connor, my compatriots, and now the captain, eh? It's me, you know, David. My fellows and I have been adventuring for some time. You got my note about Port Last, right? Your Connor was right, you know. Dark deeds happening on the Luskan border. After that, we took to the road and I found an old lady and rescued a cat. We each got an apple.
I'm certain this old woman was as charmed by your act as we are, no doubt.
You know, apples might fetch a good price with some of the gray cloaks. Do you, have them with you?
Well, if it had been the captain doing it, the cat would be lost, the tree burned down, and the old lady would be traveling with us now.
Keep to the point, David. Let's not take up any more of the captain's time.
Right you are. Should I ask him about rumors? No, I'm sure the innkeep will have those. Do you know of any jobs for an adventurer?
I still don't think these adventurers are ready to face anything more difficult than a sickly kobold.
heard anything about the King of Shadows?
The King of Shadows? Why, yes.
Juin, Candrel, we have our quest to find out about the King of Shadows. Pack the saddlebags on the horses.
They're
there must
so
be
going to
clues
die.
around. Adventure waits!
Sorry, Captain Dayrid can be, well, you know. Blessings to you all.
One of these days, Captain. You know you're going to get them all killed.
Yep. But you don't give me any options of easy stuff to give them. Okay, best as high as they can go. Okay. First things first. Forward. Oh, sense what this room is. Okay. Let's see. Talk about typing. Merchant traffic. Elite title, I guess. Organized one. Split them in between patrolling the roads and the lands. No, that didn't work. Definitely got a lot more peasants and stuff now. Okay. Yeah, rune city protecting. Okay, I think we're gonna call it here tonight, guys. Catch you all tomorrow for some more Neverwinter.